Hi friends, you're watching Movie Reviews with Raghuram. This is the review of Amitabh Bachchan, Rashmika, Mandanna starrer, Goodbye. So Goodbye is a story which revolves around the customs, traditions, practices related to cremation and sending off those beloved ones who have departed from our lives. In short to put, it deals about a topic, a sensitive topic related to the post-death ceremonial procedures. Having said that, this movie is not for everybody because the entire movie runs around this particular topic itself, that is the cremation, the last rites, and how to send off our beloved ones once they are no more and have departed from our lives, and a conflict about how these ceremonies, how these rites should be conducted and how not, should they be conducted at all. So this particular topic has been presented to us in the form of a conflict between father and daughter majorly. So there are many people who pose conflict to this particular story as they go on adding to the narrative. So mainly it is a conflict and difference of opinion and disagreement between father and daughter. Father's role played by Big B, our Amitabh Bachchan sir, and the daughter's role has been played by Rashmika Mandanna, who is making her debut in the Hindi movies. Later, sons of Amitabh Bachchan also add up to this particular conflict because everybody has their own ideology, has their own concept of how to conduct the final rites, how to go ahead with these ceremonial procedures. To add up to this, we have Ashish Vidyarthi, who is very close friend of Amitabh Bachchan, who is giving his own ideologies to Amitabh Bachchan, and he is preparing him to conduct the final rites and ceremonial procedures and also the final rites and cremation according to the rules and regulations of the Hindu Sampradaya, step by step. And that irritates Rashmika Mandanna, and she tells that mother would never have loved these things. And again, Amitabh Bachchan as father, he comes into a conflict. What is there to love, to agree and not agree? So when the person herself is not there, we need to carry these things. So a lot of conflict is there. Then the sons add up to the discussions and also to the conflicts. And there are also the gossiping women in and around who are also busy in taking their selfies, creating groups, making the lady who has departed, Neena Gupta ji here, as the group admin or the main icon of the group. So many things, events are running around, and the movie in the first half runs around this particular concept. Many people joining the final rites and pre-ceremony or pre-cremation procedures are happening in the first half. And in the second half, the movie continues where the final rituals and the ceremonies are carried over to further procedures, wherein Sunil Grover joins this particular equation. So where he is a Purohit or Pandit, we can call him as, who is helping the entire family to finish off the final rites to the character played by Neena Gupta ji. And his addition adds some interesting moments in the second half. The first half of the movie, the screenplay, as I already said, this movie is not for everyone because it totally deals with a sensible and sensitive topic and a philosophical angle. So with a philosophical angle, lot of philosophy related to the cremation, last rites, and the ceremonial procedures according to Hindu Sampradaya are brought into the picture, and they have been discussed in the form of a conflict, as I already said. So the entire movie is philosophical, and it may not be pleasing to everybody, and this is not a movie which can be watched by many people in the theatres. It is a typical OTT movie. It has an OTT mode, rather it has a documentary mode and mode. In the first half, the entire movie is damn slow. The narrative is so slow and the screenplay is so slow and weak and depressive that it looks like a documentary where people are trying to coach us how these ceremonies should be conducted, should they be conducted at all or not, what are the reasons for those things, the theory, hypothesis, everything. So from the perspective of different people. The same thing continues in the second half, except those small moments by Sunil Grover. Nothing again is interesting in the second half. So this movie may not be pleasing to everybody. I'm not telling it is a bad movie because it has its own genre of people who can watch this and appreciate it. It can be taken as a documentary or an art film, but not an entertainment movie. Entertainment, if you're expecting from this particular movie, zero. There is no entertainment at all. There are some lighter moments, what we can call it as a laugh a little bit, not laugh out loud, laugh a little bit type of moments which are not pushed, which are spontaneous through the interactions. That's it. So coming to the positives of the movie, Amitabh Bachchan sir's acting, brilliant acting by Amitabh Bachchan sir as a grieving husband, a father who is in conflict with his daughter and also the other sons, who is being directed by one of his friends, and again meeting a Pandit. So he is also seeing the same thing. He has lost his wife and he is also a little bit confused, but he is very adamant on the principles that needs to be carried, the ceremonial procedures, especially advised by his friends, and he is in sync and in total agreement with the Pandit and total disagreement with his daughter and also 3 sons. So here there is a conflict, the family conflict is also taking place. These are the different dimensions of the movie. The movie is a straight narrative, no ups and downs, no twists in the tales, nothing. What can you expect in a documentary type of movie which is trying to tell something about our ceremonial procedures or the cremation procedures? So number one, acting of Amitabh Bachchan sir, again yet another feather in the crown when we come to the acting department. He can steal your heart, soul, senses, everything. So totally you can get connected to that character. You can get connected to a couple of other characters also emotionally if you are okay with this type of storytelling screenplay and this story appeals to you. So you also get connected to certain emotions, no doubt about that. Amitabh Bachchan sir's role is simply fantastic, fantabulous as always, nothing more. No words will suit to describe Amitabh Bachchan sir's performance, be it in Goodbye or any other movie. Rashmika Mandanna, I heard many people tell that she doesn't have a proper Hindi accent. So why would she have Hindi accent at all, man? She is from South India. At least she has given a try, a good try. How many coming from, I'm not speaking about North India or South India. How many people come to the different zones and are comfortable in speaking that particular language? She has put efforts there. Efforts are appreciable. She is looking cute, bubbly, and she is a character in conflict with her father. Majority of the role that particular character has been defined. So there is grin on her face. So we don't get to see that romantic or charismatic or bubbly type of Rashmika Mandanna here. She has been presented in a simplistic form. I loved the attempt she has put in her role in a very decent way. So I am proud that she has tried in her debut movie itself. She has tried to her best. Not a bad performance at all. Neena Gupta ji has small cameo, comes here and there, but again, she is an institution by herself. What to tell about Neena Gupta ji? Ashish Vidyarthi has a small role, has done a decent job. Sunil Grover's role is really impressive in the second half. He brings up that light note, light mood, and also a little bit of humor, sarcasm, everything as he narrates the story and tries to tell people, not only convince, tell people about the importance of these rituals. So he's a game changer in the movie, so you can watch out for his role, is good in the second half. And again coming to the climax of the movie has some thought-provoking thoughts which will open up your minds in a possible different perspective. So it's a feel-good climax itself, but you should have patience till that particular climax. There is also a little bit of moral towards the end of the story, that is the movie, and a couple of questions raised. So do a person deserve a goodbye or a last farewell, a final farewell before they depart the world? Goodbye and farewell in good terms, in a happy note. Should all these ceremonies be done? Is there any meaning in doing that? Can a person or should a person plan about the way they want to depart from this world and discuss it with their family members before their departure? The concept of right turn, which Amitabh Bachchan ji explains at the end, is good, impressive, but it takes a lot of queries, introspection, and a thought process to do that or even think about that. So an idea, a seed has been sown at the climax of the movie. And another positive point of the movie is that those small emotional sequences which connect to you, and it may move you to tears also if you are very sensitive and sensible watching those movies. We will definitely get in couple of sequences. Pavel Gulati, yes, I failed to mention, so he has also given a good performance. Coming to the music and background music, so they are decent enough, not very special. Songs are not special and what you could carry with you. The song Jaikal Mahakal, which comes at the end of the movie, is really superb, fantastic. It touches your soul. It also creates goosebumps. Fantastic song. Amit Trivedi has done justice to this particular song, and as I already said, the other part of the music and the background music is decent enough. Vikas Bahl is the director and also the writer of the story, the screenplay and direction by Vikas Bahl. He has made a sensitive and a sensible movie with zero entertainment or a small fraction of entertainment, I would like to tell at the end. Again, the movie is not for everybody. Those who love this particular concept will definitely love, and for many people this movie may not be appealing, and since the screenplay is slow, storytelling is slow, the movie goes on with a turtle pace with nothing much happening and rotating around a single concept and idea. It may not be appealing to many of us to watch this in the theater, spending few bucks and sitting there. So depending on that, you decide if you want to watch this movie or not. I mainly watch this movie for Amitabh Bachchan sir and our Rashmika Mandanna. For a difficult, sensitive, complicated and a controversial topic touched by the director Vikas Bahl, for creating those sensitive and sensible moments here and there, and for raising couple of queries about the death of a person, the family ties, the family bonds, what family matters, and each member of the family matters. And again, that important question mark about the death, the ceremonies related to the death, and the rights and the concept of right turn, and for brilliant performance of Amitabh Bachchan sir and a decent performance of Rashmika Mandanna on her debut, and for those feel good moments what I experienced watching Goodbye, I would go with a liberal 6 out of 10 for Goodbye. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.